Hi everyone, this is KiwiWhispers. Welcome to this new video, finally. This is fun facts, and I know that a lot of you enjoy these videos, so I thought, why not do another one, because you love them so much, and so do I love doing them. So, let's get right into the fun facts. First one. Those San Francisco cable cars are the only mobile national monument. The first dinosaur to be discovered was the Megalosaurus by William Buckland in 1824. Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart had no idea how to play chess when they appeared in X-Men 2. You shall not pass. Did you know Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise? At least Venus will always be on time. Yeah. The official name of India is not India, it's Bharat. Bharat. I don't know how to say it, but let's pretend like we do know how to say it. It is forbidden, another India fact for you, it is forbidden for aircraft to fly over the Taj Mahal, which is in India, aka Bharat. Coca-Cola would be green if colouring weren't added to it. I feel like there is a green Coca-Cola. The name of the point at which condensation begins is called the dew point. And that's a very technical term in aviation, is dew point. You do need to know that when you're out soaring the skies. The original purpose of a coffin was not to protect the body from prowling animals or grave robbers. It was invented to keep the dearly departed from coming back to haunt survivors. That is a good, fun fact. More than 50% of the people in the world have never made or received a telephone call. I wish I was one of those people because I hate talking on the phone. On average, we lose 11 ounces of weight while we're asleep at night. I'm pretty sure it's best to weigh yourself in the morning if you are weighing yourself, because that's the most accurate, and if you do it every morning then it keeps it consistent. There you go. For all you Jenny Craig dieters out there. In 1956, the phrase "In God We Trust" was adopted as the US national motto. 1956. Up to the age of 6 or 7 months, a child can breathe and swallow at the same time. An adult cannot do this. That's because children are smarter than adults. On average, 12 newborns, another infant fun fact, on average, 12 newborns are given to the wrong parents each day. Uh-oh. Somebody's not getting their paycheck. It is impossible to sneeze and keep your eyes open at the same time. And if your name is Mr. Bean and you superglue your eyelashes or your eyelids open and you have to sneeze, it's not going to go well. A lion in the wild usually makes no more than 20 kills a year. Good for you, lion. Good for you. Baskin Robbins once made ketchup ice cream. Ketchup ice cream? Until 1978, Camel cigarettes contained minute particles of real camels. Poor Alice. No wonder she only had one hump at the end. The smell of a skunk can be detected by a human a mile away. We don't have skunks in New Zealand. We have skinks, though. I think they're skinks. Skanks. Sir Isaac Newton was only 23 years old when he discovered the law of universal gravitation. Pig vomit is used in perfume and cologne to hold the scent in. Remember that next time you're spraying your cologne on yourself. Pig vomit. You're welcome. No one has ever been able to domesticate the African elephant. I wish I had an elephant as a pet. Only the Indian elephant can be trained by man. The average 1 1/4 lobster is 7 to 9 years old. Fun fact, again, on top of this one, is they are called crayfish in New Zealand. Crayfish. Goodbye came from God bye, which came from God be with you. God bye. Not yet, later. The giant South African earthworm can grow up to 22 feet long and 1 inch thick. Until the late 1960s, men with long hair were not allowed to enter Disneyland. Rebels. German shepherds bite humans more than any other breed of dogs. That's because they're police dogs. Of course they do. Yeah. In 30 minutes, the average body gives off enough heat combined to bring a half gallon of water to boil. I don't know how much a half gallon is. I think a gallon is 2 point something litres. I'm not sure. Someone will correct me, no doubt. Earth is the only planet not named after a god. Cranberries are sorted for ripeness by bouncing them. A fully ripened cranberry can be dribbled like a basketball. If only they played basketball with cranberries. That would be a game I would watch. Did you know when recognizing a person's face, you use the right side of your brain? There are more than 50,000 earthquakes throughout the world each year. And I would say a sizable chunk of those would be right here in New Zealand. In fact, we just had a big one last week or so. Luckily, it was far out at sea, so it didn't cause any damage inland. In the course of an average lifetime, you will, while sleeping, eat 70 assorted insects and 10 spiders. You're welcome. Happy sleeping. The chance of contracting an infection during a hospital stay in the USA is 1 in 15. Happy hospital visit. The number 1 cause of blindness in the United States is diabetes. The costume of the lion from The Wizard of Oz was made from real lions. That is not nice. Aww. The first toothbrush with bristles was developed in China in 1498. Bristles were taken from hogs at first, later from horses. The nylon bristles were developed in 1938 by DuPont. The light from your computer screen, which you are looking at right now, including your mobile device, streams at you almost 186,000 miles per second. That's faster than Usain Bolt. The mile is Latin for 1,000, the number of paces it took the average Roman. That's like the feet measurement. How many feet of the average sized person? For most people, No matter how hard you pinch the skin on your elbow with your fingers, it doesn't hurt. Vermont, Alaska, Hawaii, and Maine are the 4 states in the US that do not allow billboards. I want to move to there. Billboards are a terrible idea. 90%. Let me start that again. 96% of the US population lives within 20 miles of Walmart. You guys love Walmart. That is something I've come to learn recently, is Walmart is your life. In 1976, the average human had $5.60 of chemicals in their bodies. Huh? In 1946, that number was 98 cents. We need to give up on the chemicals. There are no words in the dictionary that rhyme with orange, purple, and month. What's that Mika song? I can be purple, I can be hurtful, I can be anything that I like. Doesn't quite rhyme, but it's a good try. The most recycled product in the world is the automobile. The doll, Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts. I've read a few of these before, but may as well remind you because it's important and they're fun. Did you know Shakespeare invented the words assassination and bump? Because why wouldn't you need to use those 2 words in a sentence? I can't think. Every year, 1 out of 5 American families changes its place of residence. Okay. Broccoli and cauliflower are the only vegetables that are flowers. I feel like there's probably more. The infinite sign is called a lemniscate. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Lemons contain more sugar than strawberries. You forget 80% of what you learn each day. So a lot of these facts throughout the day, or the next day if you're about to go to your slumber, will be gone out of your right brain. Turtles have no teeth. An electric eel can produce a shock of up to 650 volts. Hawaii is the only US state that grows cacao beans to produce chocolate. I like chocolate. The human head weighs 7 pounds. I know if you're particularly up yourself, it'll weigh considerably more. More than 99.9% of all animal species that have ever lived on Earth were extinct before the coming of man. Damn you, man! McDonald's sells more than 75 burgers per second. Thanks, McDonald's. Baby kangaroos are known as joeys. And are so cute when they're in the mama's pouch. Judge Judy makes $45 million a year. The Taj Mahal in India is perfectly symmetrical, except for one thing. The 2 tombs inside are not equal in size. This is because the male tomb has to be larger than the female tomb. That is the epitome of a fun fact. That is amazing. I like that. The hardest bone in the human body is the jawbone. I thought it might have been the femur, maybe. Imagine breaking your femur. Well, I guess imagine breaking your jawbone. I wonder why that's the hardest bone. Any doctors in the house? Any doctor house in the house? The Black Hole, 1979, was Disney's first PG-rated movie. I haven't seen that. I have to get out more. Americans, on average, eat 18 acres of pizza in one day. Americans, along with Walmart, you love your pizza. It is impossible to lick your elbow. Go on, go. Facebook pays at least $500 if you can find a way to hack the site. It's not a lot of money. They should up their game. The average American spends 120 hours a month watching television, the equivalent of 5 complete days in front of the TV. So, if you're watching TV, get off that TV, get on YouTube and watch fun facts from KiwiWhispers. Cats have a weak sense of taste. They have only 473 taste buds. Humans have 9,000. Suckers, cats. There are no turkeys in Turkey. I'm sure there are. There's got to be at least one turkey, or 3. Writing in ancient Greece. Huh? Had no spaces between the words. Oh, writing in ancient Greece had no spaces in between the words. Did you know most snakes have one lung? Did you know that Alice the camel had one hump? Ooh. The crocodile is a cannibal. It will occasionally eat other crocodiles. Water is actually naturally blue. The word cotton originates from the Arabic word Qutn, Qutn. If you lock your knees while standing long enough, you will pass out. I've been to police graduation ceremonies, and they have to stand straight with their legs together for a long time, and they quite often fall over or faint. State with the highest percentage of people who walk to work is Alaska. Good for you, Alaska. It's because you don't have Walmart to go to, maybe. Newborn babies have about 350 bones. They gradually merge and disappear until there are about 206 by the age of 5. An average person laughs about 5 times a day, and probably since you've started watching this video, it's gone up tenfold, at least. Did you know a soap bubble is 10,000 times thinner than the average human hair? Whoa, that is a fun fact. 10,000 times thinner than average human hair. Wow. You wouldn't learn that at Walmart. Your jaw muscle is the most powerful muscle in your body. Well, there you go. That ties in with the jawbone being the hardest bone in the body. Go jaws. I guess they do a lot. Especially for talkers that love to talk. I'm not a big talker, so I don't exercise that muscle a lot. Australia is the only country that is also a continent. Well, isn't Australasia the continent? I don't know. I'm not the scientist here. The penguin is the only bird that can't fly but can swim. I'm sure if you pushed a kiwi bird into water, it would try and swim for a matter of seconds before it, because kiwi birds don't fly. Probably the same with a chicken. Oh, a chicken can fly sometimes. I think the longest time a chicken has flown is like 14 seconds. Facetious and abstemious are the only two words in the English language that contain the vowels A, E, I, O, and U in their proper order. Did you know there are 31,557? Let me read that number again. Did you know there are 31,557,600 seconds in a year? There you go. You've learnt something tonight. Now you can go to sleep knowing that you've learnt how many seconds there are in a year. Okay. Ooh, this is a long one. The longest single word name of a place. I've read this one before. This one is in New Zealand. Let me see if I can pronounce this properly. The longest single name. I need my glasses because this is not easy to read. The longest single word name of a place on earth is Taumata Whakatangi Hanga Koaua Otamate Aturi Pua Puakapi Ki Maunga Horo Nuku Opo. I'm not doing very good at this. I started well. Upokai Whenua Ki Te Ngā Tahu. This place is a Māori name for a hill in New Zealand and consists of 85 letters. By the way, the name means that the place where Tamatea, the man with the big knees, who slid, climbed and swallowed mountains, known as Land Eater, played on the flute to his loved one. Go New Zealand, you rock. If you add up the numbers 1 to 100 consecutively, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, etc., the total is 5,050. 50-50. Did you know India has over 50 million monkeys? That is a lot of primates. Approximate number of facial expressions dogs can make is 100. As pure gold is very soft, it is often combined with other things when making jewellery. The longest time someone has typed on a typewriter continuously is 264 hours. Set by Violet Gibson Burns. What a gal. Money isn't made out of paper, it's made out of linen. Now, I think I've read this one before. That's true for American money. I think for New Zealand money and currencies from other places, it's made out of polymer, a type of plastic. The world's largest burrito weighed 4,217 pounds. I think I've read a lot of these now. I have. Yeah. Bones can self-destruct. Jawbone. It is possible for your bones to destruct without enough calcium intake. Have that milk, people. The most expensive book or manuscript ever sold at an auction was the Codex Hammer, a notebook belonging to Leonardo da Vinci. It sold for $30.8 million. Well, I think that is pretty much it for fun facts. I'll do one more just to satisfy your cravings. before you head on your way to either sleep or work or the weekend. I don't know. Where are you? So thanks for watching, and I hope you are well, and I will see you again soon. So I'll take it out on one last fun fact for today. In February 1878, the first telephone book was published in New Haven, Connecticut. The book was 1 page long and had 50 names in it. Good night, my friends. See you again soon.